Morning, everyone.
Morning.
So today I decided I was gonna talk to everyone about something I've noticed lately in my life, and I think all of us as Christians need to kind of understand this and fulfill it in our lives. So lately, as a high schooler, all my friends kind of bad at each other sometimes because we're all stressed out and stuff. But lately, there was one friend of mine who he was kind of an outsider for a while, and we kind of brought him in, and he's a really cool guy, and it caused a little bit of friction, but we all loved him, and he was a great guy. But then recently, we kind of just stopped talking. All of us were kind of like, we didn't know what to do really, because we kept talking to him, he wouldn't really answer us, and we didn't really know what else to do, so we started talking to his old friend, and he said that he had no idea and we should just back off. So at that point, I didn't know what to do because, he was a really good kid. I was kind of sensing that he was maybe a little bit under and didn't know where to go in life. So I started talking to him, and his friend told me that his parents are both divorced. He's atheist, and he hasn't really had much of a life so far, and no one really to go to when he needs help. So me and my friends, we all confronted him, and he said he didn't want to talk to him. So as of now, I haven't talked to him recently, but I did the other day. I did try to do something about it. All my friends did. I started talking to him, and I started to realize, people who go through issues like this, when they don't have anyone to go to, they're atheists, then they don't feel like God's there, they don't see God in their life. Well, it's up to us as Christians to show them that light that they don't see right now. And I see way too many people, I think, in life that just go around, they focus too much on what God plans on for them, and they don't care about what the plan is for other people. And so I decided I was going to go talk to him, and I told him the other night that, I'm not going to force anything upon him, but I told him, I don't want to see you go through this, and I think that maybe you should go to church. And he said, no, I don't need that. That's not my kind of thing. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. Because I think what we need to understand is, once you tell them that, that's in the back of their mind forever, and just because they deny you right away isn't going to mean it's not going to change it eventually. And I'm hoping that when I go back to school, I see a little bit of change, but if not, I might try again. But I think that we can't just watch people go through this, because if you go and take the time and try to change someone's life, it can change it. And I think, personally, I go all over the place, and I see a lot more people who aren't Christian than are, and if they are, I feel like they don't really show it in public at all. Sometimes I don't either, honestly. It's sad, but that's just how we are. We try to show off for other people, but even at work and stuff, I feel like people, I don't want to say anything because I feel like people think that it's going to change people's outlook on them. But I think we just need to realize that it's not. If you really care about being Christian, I think everyone here needs to, no matter how old, how young, we can all make a difference in someone's life. We need God's light. He has a plan for everyone, and we can't just let that light be wasted. I feel like even people who are in the hospital, who are just born, it's not too late or too early to see the light of God. Even recently, when I was called to worship ministry, I think that was before I knew I saw the light, but that's never anything. Pastor Sue sent me a lab, and that was a big guide to me, and that's where I saw the big light in my eyes. And even just the littlest things that you would think would never make a difference change the course of people's lives. And I think another big key to it is when you try to approach someone, make sure you don't want to push it in too hard. Because just because they don't see the light of God doesn't mean they're not going to heaven. It doesn't mean that they're not a good person. Sometimes it's hard for a lot of people when they're not as fortunate as us. And even, I think that's like, no matter what I don't care how busy I am, I think I'm never going to give up on this kid because there's no way even, right now, it's a little, I feel pretty bad. I don't really know what I did, but I have to be empathetic and understand that everyone's going through a different situation, and without anyone to look up to, like without God sometimes, I don't know what I would do. I feel like school's busy, I have to go to work, drums, I have tons of stuff going on. I feel like every night I pray to God and I feel that I'm out to bed in like 5 minutes, I feel so good. I don't know how to explain it, but like other people don't have that, and I don't know what I would do without it. And I think it amazes me that, even wanting to be a pastor, I feel bad, but I really don't show it that much in public. And I think everyone here needs to do that. We can make such a big difference in our community because all these people going mental illness in the hospital and stuff, they're all having issues, and if they don't have any parents left or anything in that situation, then they have no one, and what are they supposed to do other than get down on themselves? That's all they know what to do. And it's our job as Christians. That's what God put us on this earth for, is to spread the word of His light. We need to show it to everyone, and not, even if it's people we hate, enemies, even if they've threatened you or done anything in the past, we need to let it go and use God's light to change our world. And there's really no reason. It's so easy. All we have to do is go up to someone who's having a bad day, and if you know that even if they don't believe in God, maybe it won't make a change, but it takes like 10 seconds just to tell someone, head to church, maybe it'll make a change for you. It made a change for me. It changed my life completely when I came to church. And I don't know what I'd do without it. I'm sure a lot of other people in this room are the same way. Every week I come to church when I can, and I feel so much better when I leave. It makes my Sunday, my whole week's better. I feel stronger with God. Every time I come to church, take communion, I feel like renewed almost. It's amazing. And I think we all just need to, sit back, go along with God's ride, and we need to do what He's put us on this earth for, and change other people's lives. We need to stop focusing on ourselves. It is really important to focus on ourselves in our journey with God, but a big part of our journey is spreading His word every day, no matter where you are, even if it's someone you know is totally against it. If they're gonna totally just ignore you because you tell them that they should head to church and it's gonna change their life, then they'll see it eventually. It sits in the back of their mind forever. Once you plant the seed, God does the rest. He'll fertilize it, put some water on it, it'll bloom, trust me. And I can't wait to see that kid at school. I'm going to keep planting that seed until it sits in there, and God's going to take care of the rest, and I can't wait to see him change. I'm going to come to school on Wednesday, I'm going to give him a big hug, and I'm going to tell him, everything's good. Hopefully I can bring him in here, get him to come down here one week. I can't wait. So I'll make a change in someone's life. Take this step to, no matter who it is, and plant the seed for God. Thank you.